I have a few other videos that I recorded a while back, one of which actually got removed. The one of mine that got removed by YouTube was my recounting of the 2014. Was it the Oscars? Yeah, it was the Academy Awards, hosted by Ellen DeGeneres when she suddenly brought out pizza. As she asked people in the audience if they wanted pizza, and got money from Kevin Spacey and from Harvey Weinstein, and then went back and came out with boxes of pizza and gave slices to a bunch of celebrities in the audience. It was just all so weird. It was like at the time, people just thought, oh, well, this is just a quirky little comedic thing. She's ordering pizza and handing it out to the audience. But how could it just have? I think we're fools if we see it as only that, just because it makes absolutely no sense. Um, it's so random. That was the joke, I guess, was that it was just the randomness of it, but it wasn't really random, I'm afraid. Um, and I have there are other things where I show y'all celebrities talking about pizza and having pizza parties, and Jennifer Garner reading this very dodgy children's book, Secret Pizza Party, um, to a crowd of to a bunch of kids to benefit some charity that's supposed to be about finding missing children. Just there are so many weird things like that, and it the you know the manner in which they talk about pizza is just bizarre every time, because there's always this sort of wink wink nudge nudge, know what I mean kind of subtext to it. It's like, oh well, yeah, and I was at this other actor's party, and he makes the best homemade pizza. I tell you, it was the best pizza I've ever had. If you know what I'm talking about, it was great, great pizza. um, yeah, these are beloved. Well, I mean, I don't know if I love any of these people, but they're people that through the years, we've seen them on TV, we've seen them on movies, we've seen them in movies, and just thought, oh, they're funny, they're relatable. You know, they seem like nice people. They seem just like us, except they're movie stars. But you know, there's always just this very very strange subtext. Now, I'm going to describe something um, that I saw in a episode of Dr. Katz. I really love the show Dr. Katz. It's a show from the 90s. It was on Comedy Central. Um, and it's my kind of humor. Um, it's but that's really not what I'm here. I'm not really here to talk about my love of the show Dr. Katz. Um, there's was this segment where the comedic actor David Cross is on. All right, David Cross. He's somebody you probably don't know by name, but if you saw his face, you'd recognize him. He's played a lot of funny, he's sort of comic character actor who's turned up in a lot of things. You'd recognize him, I bet, if you saw him. So, in this segment of Dr. Katz, he's talking about having this idea that he has for a business, and it's called Limousine Pizza. And the idea is that they deliver your pizza, but they deliver it in a limousine, and then the limousine shows up at your house, and then the driver comes out, and he's got a posh British accent, and he says, "Sir, your pizza has arrived." Um, and you know, I can't look at that. I can't watch that segment now without cocking an eyebrow. I can't actually cock an eyebrow. I can't do the Mr. Spock eyebrow, one eyebrow raised thing. I wish I could. It's pretty cool. Uh, Gesture, facial gesture, but can't do it. But inwardly, I was cocking an eyebrow, saying most curious, in a Mr. Spock kind of way. Just, uh, what a weird joke. Limousine pizza, you know, like who shows up in a limousine? Who would show up in a limousine other than, a person, right? Limousines aren't used to deliver food items, right? So the joke of this segment is just that that's a silly idea, it's a crazy idea, it's a kooky idea. Again, it's so random, um, but I mean, and then in 1996, 97, whenever this episode came out, uh, of course nobody was thinking anything like that at the time. We were all blissfully ignorant about this kind of thing. And I'm not claiming that Jonathan Katz or that H. Ron, what's his name? Uh, Benjamin, the one who plays Ben Katz, and who's the voice, who's the voice actor on Home Movies as well, played Coach McGurk, really funny voice actor. Again, I don't. I'm not saying that they're all in on it. I hope that they're not. I hope that they weren't all in on it. And I'm not accusing any of these people. Just to be legalistic here, I'm not accusing any of these people of any wrongdoing. I'm just saying the times in which just go on YouTube now and type in celebrities talking about pizza, and some stuff is going to come up that's going to make you say, well, that's pretty strange. Like grown adults talking about having a pizza party. Who has a pizza party when you're an adult? You know, I remember being a kid, at a birthday party, going to Pizza Hut and having a pizza party, and it was fun. And that's the whole idea, like behind the code word, right? That's why it works as a code word, because pizza is it's comfort food. It's delicious. It's not necessarily good for you, but it's fun to eat. I mean, you can see all the ways in which it works, uh, metaphorically, in this terrible way that again people after 2016 Pizzagate, people thought it was crazy. People made fun of it. People uh, said it was stupid. Respectable conservatives distanced themselves from it, um, but nobody was able to explain, or even tried to explain, the code, these coded uh, use of words in the Podesta letters. Nobody was able to, or even tried to. And now we see it. Now that we've seen it repeating in the Epstein files over and over and over and over and over again in the exact same way, along with other code words, other food items, muffins, jerky, uh, what else? Grape soda. All these things being talked about in the weirdest possible way. Again, remember the message about Obama delivering pizza and hot dogs to the White House, right? Shipping them down from Chicago when that didn't make any sense if you were taking it literally. All it's all there. It's just like, and you kind of have to. People accuse you of being schizophrenic, and you do. They make fun of you and call you crazy, call you schizo, but that you do kind of have to be schizophrenic in a way. If you're just going to enjoy life, if you're just going to enjoy things, right? If you're a movie lover, you don't have to be a movie lover, but I don't think you have to stop loving movies uh, just because of it's obviously a corrupt um, business. But you kind of have to view things in a, if you're aware of the true reality, or strongly suspicious, because I mean, I don't have any smoking guns. I don't know any of these things for sure, but come on, pretty hard to deny at this point. You have to just somehow manage to see things in a, and you have to be split. Your mind has to split uh, if you want to enjoy things, because otherwise you just see the horror. Um, and I don't think that that's how we're supposed to live. We're not just supposed to see the horror. We're supposed to enjoy things too. It's good to enjoy things. So those are my thoughts. But anyway, if you doubt me, um, go just I take the challenge. Take the pizza challenge. Type in. You're on YouTube already. Go to the search engine. Type in celebrities talking about pizza. See what comes up. Some of it's probably innocent, but there's a lot of it that's pretty weird.